Good morning, Hawks. I'm Senior Class President Nick Jubilee with an update for the class of 2021. As we know, a lot of you guys have been asking us about senior events and everything, and we want to let you know that we have a lot of stuff planned for the upcoming months. Starting next week, we have Senior Spirit Week. Monday is Aloha Monday. Tuesday's Jersey Day. Wednesday, Comfy Day and Mud Day. Thursday is Throwback Thursday, and Friday is Senior Blackout. Also, don't forget about this month's Senior Appreciation Days. April 20th is going to be it for Cohort A, and April 23rd for Cohort B. You can stop by the concession stand outside of the gym to pick up a nice treat. And also, for the quota sellers from our fundraiser at the beginning of the year, don't forget to stop by and pick up your prizes. If you missed any of this, you can check out our Instagram, CPP Class of 2021, and also watch back on CPPTv on YouTube. Thanks.
Good morning, Hawks. I'm Junior Parker Wolf. Today is Friday, April 16th, and today is an A Day. The staff members of the day today are Mrs. Lane and Mrs. Cole. Today is also National Wear Your Pajamas to Work or School Day, which I'm sure most of our A cohort and C cohort kids are taking advantage of. On the show today, you will hear some updates to the guidelines that we will look to see in schools, as well as how students feel about these changes, and also we will give updates on weather and sports in another segment of Hawks at Heart. Now let's go to Sarah to kick off the news.
Hey Hawks, I'm freshman Sarah Lawson. As many of you may know, an email came out yesterday from our superintendent, Ms. Caulfield, regarding an update on some changes in our schools, including new policies regarding mask wearing, social distancing, and which schools in our districts will be moving forward with going in person 4 days a week. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the show for an interview with Mrs. Sheehan and Ms. Caulfield with more information on these topics. Unfortunately, at the moment, we won't be able to return 4 days a week, but I asked freshman Sadie Barris if she was looking forward to going back 4 days a week in the future, and she said, "I would be happy because I would get to see my friends more and my friends I haven't seen since last year, and it would be more time in class." Senior Lydia Keys is also hoping to return soon. She said, "I think it would be nice to see more people that I haven't seen in person all year. Especially being a senior, it would be nice to get back to a little bit more normal before finishing out the year." Well, I think we're all hoping we can eventually be back at least 4 days a week. Now let's head over for some sports news.
Hey Hawks, it's sophomore Erin Sweeney with your weather. Today, we're starting our morning with a mix of snow and rain, which will just become rain at 10 a.m. and stay for the rest of the day. It's going to be a high of 45 and a low of 34. Over the weekend, temperatures will slightly rise and the chance of rain is low, so be sure to get outside. Now let's head over to Brooklyn for your sports.
Hey Hawks, I'm sophomore Brooklyn Batsing here with your sports update for today. Last night, the girls' varsity soccer team took on Union Endicott in an exciting senior night game. Corning took a 5-0 win with 3 goals from junior Lauren Giroux and 2 goals from junior Jillian Mason. Shout out to the soccer seniors Megan Kuhn and Riley Ford. These Hawks will take on Maine Endwell next Tuesday at Maine Endwell in a final game of their season. Good luck, girls. Now let's head over to more Hawks news.
What up, Hawks? I'm junior Jillian Austin here to deliver more Hawk news. Today we will be recognizing the 11th graders that have made honor roll. We will continue to recognize students who made honor roll and high honor roll over the next few weeks. And the best part is, we will be randomly selecting 5 students from each grade level to win a prize, which you can claim from Mrs. Wilson. Now without further ado, let's see who today's winners are. Our first winner is Alexander Clark. Our next winner is Alexandra Wheaton. Our third winner is Nate Harpster. Our next winner is Landon Birch. And our final winner is Ben Smith. Don't forget to see Mrs. Wilson to claim your prizes, and stay tuned for more recognition of honor roll and high honor roll students. Now here's Angeli with an exciting new feature story.
What's up, Hawks? I'm sophomore Angeli Mangalagiri, and welcome back to everyone's new favorite segment, Hawks at Heart. In this segment, we want to feature students in the school for their talents and passions. If you would like to be featured in this segment, send a video of yourself doing your talent to any of the members of CPPTv. For today's video, we have Ashton Bank juggling at soccer practice.
Hey, look at him go!
Yo, I really be going though. Big things, man. I was gonna do like around the world.
Oh yeah, you can try some sneaky. If it's fine, I already got like 20 seconds.
I go like.
Hey.
Great job, Ashton. Now let's head over to Haley to wrap up today's news.
Hey Hawks, I'm sophomore Haley Morse. Thanks for tuning in to CPPTv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you would like more information about the show, follow our Instagram at cpp.tv and Twitter at cpp_TV. If you missed the show today or any previous shows, you can check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPTv. Thanks for watching and have a great day and an awesome weekend, Hawks. But be sure to stay tuned for the exclusive interview with the superintendent.
Hey Hawks, I'm junior Jillian Austin and I'm here with Miss Caulfield and Mrs. Sheehan. Can you give us an update on the new mask requirements and when they start?
Sure. Actually, I would like to start with when this guidance came forward. So that last Friday of break, April 9th at 5 o'clock at night, I started getting text messages from everyone saying, there's new guidance. We should be able to come back to school. So we immediately jumped into that guidance to see what it was going to mean for us at CPP. There were two pretty significant changes, and Jillian, mask wearing is one of them. So I want to start with that one. So starting on Monday, April 19th, mask wearing has to happen all of the time that you're at school. So even if you're in classrooms and there's direct instruction happening, that guidance changed so that mask wearing has to be 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if you're at school that often. So I know it kind of feels like we're going backwards. You know, we've been doing such a nice job with mask wearing, but the new guidance says masks all the time, except for lunch.
And I just want to add that you all have been doing a great job wearing the masks and being compliant, and this isn't changing because we did anything wrong. It's simply because the guidance has changed. But we want to make sure we can follow these rules and this new guidance so that we can continue to do all the great things that we currently are able to do.
Thank you. Can you give us an update on the new state guidelines?
So one of the challenges in reading the guidelines is that the CDC put in a chart that we need to follow. It's kind of like a color chart. If you remember in the fall, school districts could be in the yellow zone or in the orange zone or in the red zone. So they kind of have used that same color system to change and make additions to the rules that we're starting with again, hopefully on Monday. So unfortunately for us, Steuben County falls in the red zone. And if you are in a red zone, it means that you have to cohort all of your classes. And at the high school, you all know that cohorting is not possible. Who you see in first period isn't who you see in second period or fifth period or ninth period. So right now, the current regulations and guidelines don't allow high schools to open to that 3 feet distancing. So that's one of those things that, you know, really when we got the guidance, it kind of, you know, upset us. It's so super frustrating because we know how well we're doing, and we feel that we've shown that our rate of positivity has been so low that we should be able to bring our students back to 4 days a week. So we're still fighting for you. but we do need to follow that guidance.
Do you think these are positive changes that are helping us move in the right direction?
Well, I think it's really disappointing that we can't, at the high school, come back to 4 days per week, as we had hoped, especially when we first heard the announcement that Friday evening, that we were hopeful that we would be able to. So that's a challenge that we have to go through, but we are hopeful that the county will get to a point where we can do that, and here at the school, we are ready to quickly move into that direction when we have the green light to go do that. One of the things that I am proud of, though, is how we've been able to do a lot of the things that make us feel normal with our extracurricular activities, athletics, and we're planning 4 events this spring, such as National Honor Society inductions, the prom, and we're planning graduation. So those are things that are really positive, and we'll continue to move forward with those things.
I think one of the reasons that Mrs. Sheehan and I really wanted to talk with all of you is just to let you know that, you know, we were super hopeful that moving from 6 feet to 3 feet would allow us to come back to 4 days in person, because your teachers miss you. They want you here more days a week, and we know that you miss each other and want to be here more days a week. So what we need to ask is for our community to make sure that they're following the rules in school and out of school, so that our number of positive cases continues to go down. We also thought it was really important for you to know really why we can't move to 4 days, so that you have facts instead of stories. And we also want to offer you the opportunity to ask us questions. So if you have questions after you get to see this video, we hope that you'll stop into Mrs. Sheehan's office, or you can write to me at ask@cppmail.com. We just want to have the opportunity to have open conversation with you, an honest conversation with you, so you know that we want the same thing that you want, and we want you back.
Are you hopeful for more noticeable changes soon?
Yes, I think that's what we have to keep, is the hope that things will get better, and we'll continue to get back to what we consider normalcy and do all the things we love, and to be able to do them together as Hawk Nation.
So keep using your voice to share information with your friends and with your families about why we're not open, and to remind people to follow the rules as much as we can to keep that number down, so that we can hopefully all be back together soon.
Thank you for taking the time to come talk to us and help us better understand these new guidelines.
Thank you, Jill.
Thanks, Jillian.